So we watched The Big Lebowski. What did you think, Jake?
It was amazing. Fucking loved the film.
I did too.
Far out.
Little disclaimer, when I rewatched it, I was very hungover.
I am hungover.
And that was either the best or worst idea I've ever had. I'm not sure which one.
Is it the first time you've seen it, or have you watched it before?
Oh no, I watched it ages ago. But
Did you like it then?
Probably rewatch it. Yeah, I forgot a lot of it, but
See, I didn't.
Gusta.
When I first watched it, I watched it when I was like 13, like far too young to get any of the jokes. So I was like, this is boring. I don't get anything. Crap film. Then I rewatched it. I'm like, okay, it's actually hilarious. I was laughing constantly.
My brother loved it, and he showed it to me. And yeah, I think sort of same thing. I couldn't quite appreciate it.
Yeah.
Some of the jokes did go over my head.
You're like a child who wanders into the middle of a movie and wants to know.
But when I rewatched it this time, I was like laughing out loud for most of it. But,
go through all your notes and see what you've got wrote
let's
down.
just go through my hungover notes. My first bit is, which kind of links to another video we just did. Link in the description. Same narrator as Ghost Rider.
Oh, shit, it is.
Yeah, a little bit at the start.
Yeah.
Ironic. We're big on irony around here.
He also pops up a few times, doesn't
He does, which I'll get onto that in my theories.
he? Oh, I didn't realize.
Could it be a prequel? Could it be a prequel? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. One of my notes is I covered this film recently in film school. Nerd! So what I'm doing for a joke on for this is also the same stuff I'm doing for $9,000 a year.
So you're the Big Lebowski expert now. That's what we're saying. You just called yourself the expert. I've not done this test.
I feel like I didn't. I feel like I definitely didn't.
I've not put a paper about it. You have. Therefore, you're the expert.
That's not my crown.
Any more of these notes? I'm curious now.
Oh, I have a lot of notes.
Oh.
Most don't make sense. I'm just sort
Perfect.
of trying to decipher them now.
That fits for our channel.
Most of my notes are actually just quotes that I found funny. Like, Donnie, you're out of your element.
Forget it, Donnie, you're out of your element.
That rug really tied the room together.
That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Fucking A.
John Goodman's Walter that I put in my notes. That's my favourite character.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, my favourite scene I've put is, like, when, I can't remember his name, the other guy in the character.
Oh, Smokey.
Smokey.
Yes.
Yeah, Smokey. Puts his foot over the line. And he's like, Market Zero.
Market Zero!
Walter, put the piece away.
Walter?
You think I'm fucking around here, Market Zero?
Part with him has to be at the end. When he's shaking the ashes and all of them are just blowing straight onto the dude. I was flying from side to side in my chair, just crying the whole time.
My last bit of the notes, actually, I've just scrolled down, is they scatter his ashes back in the dude's face. Perfect summary of this movie.
Yes.
I've got Purple Jesus with a sex offense. That's it, though. I don't put anything else. There's a lot of bowling in this movie.
But
And
I'm going to throw this fact in right now. The dude never bowls. Did you know that? Not even in his dream sequence, he never actually bowls.
Interesting.
Yes, there's a lot of bowling, but not by the dude.
And then the big sort of reveal, I guess, is that Mr. Lebowski wanted his wife to die and gave them a fake briefcase.
Yep. It was quite smart thinking by the dude to work all that out. Gotta give him credit for it.
And then Walter
Oh, fuck.
Walter suspects that he's faking the wheelchair, so he
Of course
grabs
he
him
does.
and throws him.
He's just there on the floor crying face down.
Yeah, and then we're sort of at the end of it now. Car on fire by crazy German nihilists.
We fuck you up, man. We takes the money.
Possibly the greatest final battle in any movie. What do you think?
I think that tops Endgame.
If you compare the battle at the end of Endgame
Assemble.
or this fight,
Come and get it.
what do you prefer?
This fight, hands down. I mean, you've got drama, you've got action, you cry, you laugh. It has everything you need in this fight.
And then, yeah, Donnie has a heart attack. And then, like you said, they scatter the ashes back in the dude's face.
And
Let's go play bowling.
Let's go bowling.
So now the facts and theories. Who wants to go first this week?
I'm interested what facts you have. So
You
lay
are?
it on
Okay,
me.
so I'll do the facts. Did you know that the word fuck, or variations of the word fuck, was said 292 times in this film? That beats Scarface.
Fucking A.
A variation of fuck that I love, and we already said this, is every time Donnie speaks, You just said John Goodman shouting, "Shut the fuck up, Donna." That's my favourite line in that film. I want that on a t-shirt. And that was only
just going to say that. Yeah.
5 times. I thought it said
5
more than
times.
5, yeah, but only 5.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Do you think
Sticking
that was
with...
a term of endearment?
Yeah. Oh, he loved Donnie, you could tell.
Donnie loves these guys, and I think they love him, but he gets on Walter's nerves.
Speaking of words, the word dude was said 161 times, spoken 160 times, and appeared once in text. So overall, 161 dudes. So it's high fuckery and it's high dudage.
I mean, that is the movie.
Yeah, it sums it up. So we talked about Nihilist a few times, but did you know that the Nihilist, the one who got the bowling ball into his stomach straight away at the epic, marvelous fight, is the bassist from Red Hot Chili Peppers, Flea.
I did not know that.
Yep, he is Flea. Flea is he.
Okay.
John Turturro, so Jesus, John Goodman, and Steve Buscemi, the characters, all of their roles were wrote specifically for them. Because them and the Coen brothers have like a love together. So John Belushi and John Goodman have appeared in 6 of the Coen films, and Turturro has appeared in 4. So it's like Adam Sandler. You know, like how Adam Sandler just keeps getting all his friends into his films. The Coen brothers do the same thing, but just make better films at the end. The next one, Donnie has several personalized shirts, bowling shirts, and none of them have his name on it.
Okay. Did they ever reference that in the film?
No, he just changes shirts every time. Now, this one's a bit obvious, but I might as well throw it out there. The Big Lebowski, the title, does not refer to the dude. Even though the dude is Lebowski, he is not the Big Lebowski.
I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude.
Did you know, though, they actually wanted Marlon Brando to be him.
That would have been good.
Yes.
That would have been expensive, but...
Incredibly expensive. Speaking of the Big Lebowski dude, do you know his house was used in a few different films? It's not just his house. It was used in The Muppets, The Prestige, Rush Hour, Social Network, Dirty Dozen, and most epically, Meatloaf's I Would Do Anything for Love, but I Won't Do That.
No, I won't do that.
This is like the Hollywood... This is the Hollywood house.
This is the
everyone
Hollywood
uses.
house. The one that goes everywhere.
Or are you saying that all these films exist within the same multiverse?
Oh, that's a good point. So would Meatloaf exist as Meatloaf in the Big Lebowski world?
I don't know, Jake. Would they?
I don't know. I'm too confused. Oh, you're tripping me out. I need to go to the next fact. This bombed hard at the sales when it got released. It failed so miserably.
I think the critics didn't know what to make of this when it was released.
I remember when it came out, everybody was like, so what? There was sort of a little bit of a thunk.
Then he made it up with DVDs and it became a cult classic because everyone realized how epic it was. But not everyone. The actual Coen brothers don't rate this film. They're like,
Really?
they don't. Like, I don't get why people love it. It was weird because it's
Interesting.
such an iconic film, but people are, I just don't get it. It's actually so iconic that it's spawned its own religion.
What, as in like they don't like it, or they're just sort of indifferent to it?
I think they're more indifferent to it. Just like, yeah, it's all right. But the fans, like I said, created their own religion. Dudism.
Dudism. AKA lazy.
Well, their motto is, everything is just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Would you join this religion?
I'm tempted. It has 200,000 members. I might be a dudist.
I feel like I'm already an unofficial member. I feel like I probably practice most of what they preach.
I feel like we're all unofficial members of Dudism. So the dude was actually inspired by a real person. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's based on my life. It's actually... no. Who's it based on?
This guy called Jeff Dowd.
Do you know anything about him?
He was part of the anti-war group, the Seattle 7. So you know when the dude is in bed with the art chick, and she's like, "What have you done?" He's like, "I was part of the Seattle 7 with 6 other guys." That was actually what his inspiration in real life did. Okay, so my second 2 facts. These are my 2 favorite facts. Are you ready for them? Are you prepared?
I was born ready.
Oh, you were. I don't think you were, sir. I don't think you were. Before every take, the dude asked the Coen brothers, "Have I just had a joint?" And if they said yes, he would furiously rub his eyes until they were red raw to give the illusion that he had red eye and was just stoned. That's commitment. I like that.
Commitment to the cause.
It is. And now the final fact. Do you know what it is? Are you ready?
Yeah. What would you do if I just
You
said
actually
it?
do. You do know what it is. Everyone knows what this final fact is. And they will agree that it is true. That rug really tied that fucking room together.
An A.
Yes, they do.
See, it's a true fact. It is true.
You ready for my theories? I've got two. One I came up with while I was watching it within the first 5 minutes, which I sort of alluded to before. It's that The Big Lebowski is a Ghost Rider prequel. So, as previously mentioned, the narrator in the movie is the same narrator in the first Ghost Rider movie. Now, if you haven't seen our Ghost Rider video, then you can check that out.
Perfect time to watch it.
Some of the dots.
See, now, at first, I thought that was a god type thing. But because it links back to our video, it's definitely Ghost Rider. I completely agree with that theory.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I definitely didn't jump to that just so I could...
No. It's a completely logical theory that makes sense.
So
Same
it's got to be a
universe.
prequel, because as we see in the Ghost Rider, he fades off into
That is
obscurity.
true.
Because we even see the narrator show up later in the movie as
Yes.
the stranger, and
That
he's
is
dressed
true.
up in like a similar cowboy get-up
It's
as we see in Ghost
Basically
Rider.
the same. Like, you can't say it's the exact same clothes because who wears the exact same clothes every day? Obviously, the
Exactly.
man changes the outfit, but it's the same character, definitely. Yeah.
So my question to you is whether he's just chilling and enjoying a beer, or if he's on some Ghost Rider mission
I feel like
during
he's-
the film.
I feel like he's on a Ghost Rider mission. His mission was to scout the dude. Like, this was a test. He was behind all of this.
Okay.
And it was a test.
Did he
to see-
steal the rug, actually?
He stole the rug, yes.
I don't know about you, but I take comfort in that.
You actually watch the Ghost Rider movie, you can see the rug in the corner.
Yep.
So yeah, that's sort of the end to that theory. And then the other theory is the dude is actually the son of the big Mr. Lebowski.
Do you have any back to this? Any, like, evidence? Or is it just...
Not so much evidence, but I'll sort of break down what I was thinking during the movie.
Okay.
I think that Reddit post does have a lot of evidence, but
That's right, and then you type in and remembering shit, I get it.
I sort of like read the title of the theory and was like, okay, I want to take that with me into the movie and I'll see if it matches up. And it kind of does, because like the dude can't meet the expectations of his successful father
Here's a loser, you know? A deadbeat. Somebody the square community won't give a shit about.
and just wants to chill and relax.
Yes.
So his father disowns him and the two break contact to the point where they refuse to even acknowledge each other's existence.
Oh, okay. So you were saying that they are just really distant, and are not like illegitimate love child of the Big Lebowski.
They know.
Oh, they know. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, fuck it. Yes, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything.
But he gets disowned, and then obviously that's why he refers to himself as the dude, because he just doesn't want any sort of association with that name. He's got some hatred with it.
Yes.
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me.
And I feel like there's a bit where Big Lebowski's shouting at him about do what your parents would do, get a job or something. And there was some, I feel like there was some history behind that.
Revolution is over, Mr. Lebowski. Condolences. The bomb's lost.
I think Donnie's death is a part of the dude's tragic backstory for when he becomes Ghost Rider.
Oh, definitely. Donnie's death is his uncle's Ben. Like, that's what forces him to do the right thing. With great
we're
power
onto something.
comes, shut the fuck up, Donnie. That's what he will always remember.
Oh, Walter needs to be his sidekick.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. I love this film. I don't get why the Coen brothers don't like it. I think it's a great film. It deserves its cult and its cult following.
How many dudes out of 10 would you give this?
Oh.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, it's definitely high up there. I'm not going to give it 10 dudes out of 10.
You human paraquat.
Because that's like the perfect film. Are you going to give it 10 dudes out of 10?
Spoiler alert, I'm not going to give it 10.
I am going to say, yeah, 8. 8.
8.
8.5.
I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do 9. If you haven't seen it, watch it. If you have seen it, put it on right now.
And if you're like me,
Watch out for the theories.
seen it as a child and is just a moron, watch it again. It is better than you think.
Any closing statements?
Like, subscribe, comment below, see what you think of our theories.
Vagina.